Howdy, I'm Kahnda, and welcome back to my forever world. So last time, I was trying to get mending from a villager to put on this pickaxe. Turned out to be a little bit harder than I imagined. So in between recording sessions, I spent a lot of time fishing in the ocean and waiting for some sugarcane to grow, because I did manage to get mending from this villager here who is on his way to his daily check-in with the other villagers. Thanks to this fishing rod, which already came with mending, and also as I was fishing I got Luck of the Sea and lore like crazy. But I got a lot of paper, which I was able to trade for enough emeralds, and I still have a book from before, and so I can buy mending from that villager. But also, while I was there fishing, I got this book that has mending on it. So we have multiple options now. I was thinking though, since I went to the trouble to get mending with this villager, I would go through with this trade. So, thank you. And that was all I needed to do in the village. Now I can head back to my fishing island, which might cut to already being there. I'll show y'all a little bit of the journey at least. I've realized, so last episode at the end, I made it back home, and the cat that I had found, that I named Binks, did not make it all the way home with me. And that's because Binks made it about to like the ocean right here and was just swimming infinitely. So I had to come back and bring Binks to safety. And then I had someone in my comment section, which I'm so sorry, cannot remember your name off the top of my head, but I will put the comment on screen for you to see, mentioned that I could have used a boat, but I didn't think of that in the moment, and so I came back in between recordings. I didn't even record this for long play because I was like, that's gonna be tedious in a way that's not relaxing. Hi, Marshmallow. Yeah, I'm talking about a Minecraft kitty. I swam the entire way with Binks following. It was like moving a little bit of the way, turning around to make sure that Binks was still there, moving a little bit more of the way. It took like 30 or 45 minutes. It was rough, but I did it. Did accomplish it after some time. But I realized that I think I've been taking I've been swimming back and forth here because I played a ton of Subnautica over the summer, and then from October to like middle of March or end of March, I played Subnautica Below Zero, and then just recently started playing Subnautica 2. You don't have a boat in that game, you just swim. And so I think in my brain I just forgot about the fact that like, you don't have to just swim in Minecraft. You can make a boat, because I used to take a boat all the time. Also, it's raining. There's Binks. Made it safely here. Little pit stop. Oh, big stretch. And then here's all the sugar cane. So, but yeah, I used to take a boat all the time in the compound. My first survival world that I did a playthrough in. I don't know. I just got used to swimming, and it just carried over. But I spent a very long time here. That's Rainbow, my nautilus, named after the hippocampus. Is that what it's called? It's one of the sea creatures in Percy Jackson in Sea of Monsters. Tyson named it Rainbow. So, my nautilus is named Rainbow. What was I talking about? I lose my train of thought so easily when I'm recording. Oh, I spent hours here just fishing. Or just cast. Wait for the sugarcane to grow. Wait for something to show up there. So yeah, a whole lot of time here. In fact, let's go look at the statistics real quick. Times used. Yeah, when I looked at this, I had already been doing it for a while. When I looked at this, I think it was sometime yesterday I had used it like 560 times or so, and now I've used it 1,065 times, so it's been a long time here. Which makes me curious. I always like to see how much time have I spent. That's 24 hours plus 12, like 36 hours? Is that? Yeah, 36 hours in this world. That's honestly not a whole lot of time in total. Okay. Where are you heading? You're gonna sit on the chest? Okay. Let's see if I can get the boat. Come on, can you get in the boat? Because boat's so smart. Please get in the boat. Thanks. I have a fish? You want fish? They don't follow a fish. You're gonna go sit back over there, huh? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this differently. Boat. Get in boat. Thank you! Okay. Oh, before I head out, just 1 second. Look at all of the stuff that I got while fishing, by the way. Like, first off, I don't know what I'm even going to do with these puffer fish. I was told they make a potion of like poison or something. I don't have much use for that in my single player world, I don't think. Maybe I do? Let me know in the comments if you happen to know a good use for that. I have so much fish. Like, we're set on food once I run out of the steak. Perfect. I got a whole lot of fishing rods, which I really don't need as long as I don't lose this one from dying. Like, Curse of Vanishing, a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm like, in fact, I need to leave this here before I leave. Because I'm just scared anytime I'm carrying it around, I'm like, it's gonna disappear, it's gonna be gone forever, and that is a really nice fishing rod and I don't want to lose it. But I also got these bows, which I'm purposefully not hovering over to show you because I wanted to show you each one. They're all like really low durability, but we've got the capability of getting mending now, so that's not even a problem. Power 3 and mending. See, we can just combine it. We don't even need it. Power 4, unbreaking 3 and mending. Power 3, punch 2, unbreaking, and Curse of Vanishing and Power 4. So that one probably won't be used because I don't want to have to worry about Curse of Vanishing. But we can combine some of these, like we've got a couple Power 3s we can combine into a Power 4, and then I think there's a Power 5, so I think you can combine the 2 Power 4s into the Power 5, and we can have a really nice bow. I'm mellow. I'm recording, honey. I wonder if she's like, why are you talking? Because I haven't recorded a whole lot lately. So she might be a little bit nervous. I also got a bunch of name tags, so we're set for that. Protection 4, I was really excited for that one. Piercing 3, which I think you put on a crossbow, which I don't really use that often, so it's there. Another Power 4. Sharpness 3, Piercing 4. Sharpness 3 would be pretty nice. Can probably use that to build into Sharpness 5, I think is the max. And then even more Power 4. So we're set with bows. Except I still need arrows. And then even more name tags. Even more bows. Look at that. Power 4, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3. That one's already good. And Infinity, but I'd prefer to have Mending on it. And then Impaling 4, Lure 2. Have I talked enough, Binks? Should we head back? Okay. Yeah. And here we go. We're probably gonna run into some mobs on the way, unfortunately, but I forgot to put the fishing rod in the chest. I remember when boats would break when they hit something. I don't even know how long ago that was that would happen. It's still crazy to me every time that I run into the side of the shore and the boat doesn't turn into sticks. That's what it used to turn into, right? I think it did. I can't do anything with you. I wonder if I could lead it. Ooh. Oh, I got scared that I was gonna hit Binks. Okay, Binks. We've got a journey to go on. Please teleport to safety. Okay. Zombie villagers there. Binks! There we go, okay. They're skeletons everywhere. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go to the trouble of trying to lead the zombie villager over to the boat where the other zombie villager is. There will be more. Yeah, creepers and stuff. That's dangerous to attempt. But now, because we're on land, Binks is gonna teleport with us. Did I finish this thought? I have name tags at home, so I can name Binks whenever we get there. He'll officially have his name. And he gets to meet his friends Jelly and Daisy. At some point, I need to turn this road into a little bit better of a path. So cute. Today is not that point, though. In fact, I haven't introduced what we're doing today. Should I do that? Or should I wait just a second? Let's give Binks his name and then I can tell you what we're doing today. Name tag. Got 22 levels. You kind of get a lot of levels from fishing. Goodness, Eeyore. Well, there goes my anvil. I guess no more naming anything for a little bit. Okay. You already got your name. It's okay. Yay! Another friend added. Yeah! Okay, how much iron do I have? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But I need an anvil in order to do what I want to do, which is put mending on my gear. Need 3 of these, I think? Goes like that, and like that. Yep. Oh, okay. There we go. I'll go ahead and use the book, why not? It only costs 3, that's not bad. Sweet. And for now, I will put this back here. Plan for this episode, now that we're already pretty far into it. I want to go to the Nether, which means being brave. Do I have a water bucket on me? I do. Okay. I should put stuff away before I go do this. One thing at a time. Kahnda, I have so many animals in here. At some point I'm gonna need to make some sort of sense of it, but this is not that point. I want them to have a nice space to relax in. You tried to run out. I have a little lava pool that I turned into obsidian over here, I think. Yeah, I did that for the enchanting table, which means I can use it to grab stuff for the Nether portal. I don't think we're gonna go exploring the Nether a whole lot, just because I'm still in not leather, iron armor, so I don't feel ready to do that yet. But I want to at least see, what does my portal, like, spawn location look like? At some point I hope to build, like, a nice Nether hub. And I plan to build, like, a bunch of different bases across this world, and so I'm gonna need that to connect them. It'll probably take a while to get to that level. But again, baby steps. One step at a time. Also, look at that way in the distance. I think that's calcite, the little white streak in the mountain. Looks really cool. I like that they added that. Okay. Not a torch. Nope. Water. Please spread more. Why does it only spread that way? What if I do it over here? Get stuck there. Okay. Oh well. How much do I need? Let me do the counting real quick. I think 14 total because I've... Well, or do I want more? Maybe I'll just get as much as I can from this little spot here. Because, I mean, there's gonna be more uses for obsidian at some point. I realized too late that there was no water flowing right there. So if it opened up like that and there was lava underneath, I was not safe. And also I've got a pickaxe that can heal now. And I've got the experience farm. I do need to get a better sword for the experience farm. Like, honestly, I'm hoping for one that can be special for the farm itself that's like Bane of Arthropods. Sharpness, I'm thinking can get rid of the cave spiders in one hit. kind of deal. That would be pretty nice. I wonder if I've been more coherent in this episode than I was in the last one. I don't know what was up with me last episode, but I was just not... I guess I was just not in a commentating mood. As I was editing it, I was like, this feels like it's jumping everywhere. And I do usually get distracted, but it was a little bit more than that. It was like brain fog. Do y'all get that? Where it's like, my brain can tell there are connections between things, but the connections just are not there. I'll just do a little quick time lapse for the rest of this. And... go! Okay. How much did I end up getting? Oh my goodness, almost 2 stacks. We're totally set for right now. Wow. I'm just gonna head back. There are a lot of creepy crawlies out. Woo! Good home. That's so nice to see in the distance. I really need to do better lighting up this area at some point. But this is not that point. That'll be another time. Okay, so now... goodness. Now the concern is, where am I going to put this? I kind of had an idea. I wanted to do a little room, like right here. Maybe have the door be about that big. And I don't think I want this to be a very large room. Maybe one more wide. I don't want it to be very large and not as tall as the storage room. Probably just about this tall. Yeah. And I can make that be the wall and then have it go a little bit further this way. I think this might be the first time that I'm thinking through, like, commentating as I'm building. At least since the compound, which has been, oh my gosh, 2 years? Just a little bit under 2 years, I think, actually. At least since I was building something. What did I build last there? My garden? I think it was my garden. Now here's a good question. Do I want this to curve this way any? In what part of the room do I want to put this portal? I don't think I want it to curve. Because I think it might be nice. It'll be like a little kind of dark alcove in the base. Yeah, and I can put like maybe portal here? Maybe not. Because that's grass, so I can't open that up. And then it would have to be obsidian right here, and I kind of want the obsidian as hidden as I can get it. So then maybe over here. But I'm thinking I could have the portal, maybe a little bit of storage that's dedicated to Nether specific stuff. Maybe once I explore some and get some materials, I can have like the build materials be related to the Nether. And then have... this is gonna be pretty far down the road, I assume, but have a nice little space for farming netherwort, like maybe back there? Yeah, I think... 4 across? I kinda want it to be pretty big. and up, across. Okay, that's where it's gonna be. Not gonna light it quite yet. Go ahead and put this. I'm gonna need more cobblestone. I have some right there though. Go ahead and put torch there. Torch there. I'll kind of make... This will be like this storage area for it, maybe? I'll figure out how I want that to look. Okay, let's grab more cobblestone first. Okay, go ahead and fill this out. And the space behind it. Go like that. I will want the ceiling to be something else. Maybe acacia wood? Ooh! I think the blue nether wood would look pretty cool. The red would look cool too, though. I think for floor and ceiling, I'll do this pattern, but in nether wood, and then just like slabs up there, maybe. Which I don't have right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh yeah, and then like that. I can hear the armadillos and stuff out there. Do I want this? I want it like that, I think. Yeah. And it's currently... Let's go like 6. That should be enough for some netherwort farming for now. For now, for later. Once I get netherwort. That'd be crazy if the portal spawns in a fortress. I don't see that being likely, but you never know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then like that. And then across here. Being just a little lazy and not filling in the corners, but you don't really need to fill in the corners, right? Because like, who's gonna see those? That one like that. Okay, yeah. And then it'll have like a cool transition floor, portal, a little bit of farming, some storage. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Okay. Let me go put the obsidian away. I might just be stalling, I don't know. I'll have to figure out better organization for chests and such. Because like I like the ores and stuff here, but then there's like some blocks over there now. Food, miscellaneous. I'll come up with a better system at some point, I hope. Okay, time to light it. I've been recording for 40 minutes and this was the intention of the episode, but... Woo! Okay. Okay. First portal. Let's get... Don't need that. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna be like. It's taking it a second. Should I crouch? I hear a ghast immediately. This is a pretty nice spot. Honestly. Do I see soul sand? I do! Oh my gosh! Okay, it's a little bit laggy. It's loading. I like this! This is a nice place to be. Just have to figure out how I want to build around here. And there's a lot of quartz too. Okay, making a note real quick. X30, Z76, just in case we get lost. Okay. How much do I want to explore? I want to go down there and see if I can find a happy ghast. Let's just see. Let's see. Do I spy? I spy a happy ghast! That's a happy ghast! Oh my gosh! Can I get over there safely? Oh no, oh danger. Okay, what about this way? Yeah, okay, okay. Enderman, don't mess this up for me. Okay, I just want to get the happy ghast. Oh, ominous nether noises. He's a dried ghast right now, but he will be happy. Yay! Okay, okay. This is a successful first trip to the nether. Honestly, I really like the way this nether looks so far, which is usually not true. Usually I hate the nether, but it's a good thing I am happy with this because this is my forever world, which means this is my world for a very long time. Magma cubes! I would like for them to leave me alone. Okay, I think portal was back here? Is this right? This is not right? Did I manage to get lost already? Oh, there it is. Can I make it around there? I think I can. I'll need to make this a little bit more safer, but not this episode because I have a friend to hatch first, I think, honestly. Okay. Look at them! Look at these guys! Their swords are too big for them. They're like the size of their sword. Okay, anyway. I just needed to point that out. They're adorable. I love them. Okay. Give it a second to load. Everything's freaking out. I love Voxy, but it does take it a minute to adjust whenever it loads some stuff. Okay. Let's go sleep. I'm gonna need a friend for my gas. Not a friend. That's not the word I meant. A name! That's the word. I need a name for my happy ghast. And where do I hatch my ghast? Do I have the wool for it? I do have string to make wool. Okay. I need... Yes, the little harness. I need glass, 1 wool, 3 leather. Okay, you don't use a saddle. Well, that's unfortunate because I have a lot of saddles and I don't think I have any leather. Time to go get some leather, I guess. Excuse me. Okay. There's a cow right here. Everyone look away. I feel bad. That cow might have been one of Dolly's parents. Don't tell Dolly. Oh, there's a cave down here. Not what I'm doing right now, though. I will explore another time. I guess I will head back that way, because I found a lot of cows over there, I think. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know if I'm going to include this little bit in the actual video or not, but I was sitting here thinking about what I want to make the happy ghast, like, hatching portion to look like in the video. And I'm imagining like some time lapse, some different angles. Ooh, if I find some good music, I could have the transition from One Piece, like going from the little frown to the straight line, like in line with music. Maybe I will include this, and then that would be mean though. If I don't manage to make it look that cool, just pretend it looked that cool. I want to say I'm new to editing. I'm really not. I've been editing for 5 years. 5 years? A little bit over 5 years. Oh my gosh, no. 5.5. It's only in the most recent year. Sorry, cow. I'm so sorry. I feel bad killing the cows. I wish there were a less violent way to get leather. That feels pertinent to real life. I was saying, before this year, I only posted occasionally. This is the most consistently I've posted. So I've been getting some practice making these videos. I don't want a zombie. I want a cow. Woo, that's a ravine that I didn't look. I just jumped. Okay. But also, my videos in the past were a lot more highly edited. I used to put a lot of like little commentary pieces. Oh, I feel really bad about that one. It was like about to lean down. Oh. Okay, I got enough. I'm calling it. I don't have shears. I can make wool. It's fine. Okay. I used to include these little, like, editor's note type things in the videos as I was, like, talking about stuff. Might include some in this one that might be fun. Just so you can see what I mean. But I would say something, especially times when I would say something that made no sense and I would make a little note and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm talking about here. I have no idea what she means. With those notes, I usually try to, like, it's like a different persona of the Kahnda channel, I guess. Like, I call that Editor Kahnda, and I'll make notes to her sometimes, but it's just me. It's the same person. I guess people talk a lot about whimsy these days. Maybe that's the little bit of whimsy that I add to my channel. In the same way that, like, Markiplier talks to Lixian, even though they're different people. But anyway, it just feels like fun to be like, Editor Kahnda, do this thing. And I've been doing the little thing where, like, the screen gets smaller for a second. I'm like, Editor Kahnda, please do this thing. You know, if you can. That'd be, like, super cool. I was usually pretty sassy with myself whenever I was adding those little, like, remarks. But the videos that I've been producing more consistently, like the Subnautica videos, with those I try to not do a whole lot of editing. The editing style for those was more inspired by Game Grumps. I was watching... It was October, just about, when I started doing that, and I was watching them play Until Dawn, which was a lot of fun. I really like the supermassive games, like that style of game that they put out. I don't think I will be playing those on the channel just because they are not the most family friendly, but at some point I might make a separate channel to play some games like that at some point. We'll see. I think I just said it at some point twice. Give me a second to remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was doing videos kind of like that because that's what I was watching at the time, and so it wasn't a whole lot of editing, just a little bit of it. 2 glass wool, but I want to pick a different color for it. Do I have cacti anywhere? I promise I will come back to the thought that I was having. But I was enjoying those videos from them, and so I decided I wanted to make some kind of a similar style, and also they don't take as much time, and that kind of video works well with like the story games I like to play, like Subnautica, which is technically survival, but there is definitely still a story in it. All that to say, I haven't had a lot of practice with editing recently, and I kind of want to have some more practice with it. I think I'm probably going to edit this. This specific episode is probably going to have more editing than I've had in a while. I also wanted to say, because I was just thinking about this recently, I wanted to thank everybody that's been here supporting this Forever World series. This is kind of coming back to Minecraft for me because I took kind of like, in my YouTube scheme of things, I took like a kind of a year break from it. In world outside of YouTube, like just playing for fun, the break was more like 6 months or so. So it's been really nice to have people that are here experiencing it with me, and y'all are being so nice and giving me tips for stuff to do, and I just really appreciate it. I want cacti in there. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the green harness and we've got the dried ghast. Time to go get stuff set up. And I wanted to do this at the little fishing island I have, just because it's surrounded by water. Feels like a good spot to do it. And then we can fly over. And I'm going to open up the name for the ghast to you guys. If y'all happen to have any suggestions, please let me know. I will name the ghast in the next episode. Speaking of the next episode, we've got just a couple of weeks before the new update to Minecraft comes out. I'm recording this. What day is it? June 4th, technically. I mean, it's like past midnight, so it's June 5th, but early June. And next week, no, 2 weeks from now, June 16th, is the release of the new update. And I wanted to do another video of exploring the update. So I think that will be the next Minecraft video. Ooh, can I put the ghast right here? Yeah! Okay. Let's go ahead and break this down so I can see. And let's get that flashback. Flashback is what I use. It's been a minute since I did that. Let's get that going. And I can continue talking. So, I'm thinking for the next couple of weeks, I have been dealing with health stuff. It just kind of popped up. It's been kind of rough. That's why videos have been a little bit more scarce recently. I might go back to one video a week just for a little bit. I'm hoping that maybe I've turned a corner. They might have figured out what's going on. Hoping things start to get better. But for the next couple of weeks, I do have plans. This Saturday is going to be this video. And then next Saturday, one video a week, I plan on doing Skyrim because people seem to be enjoying that as well, and I'm enjoying that. And then the next week will be the new Minecraft update, which is going to be the sulfur cubes. There might be more to explore. I know there are sulfur caves, and I'm excited to see the yellow and red blocks from that. The next week I will be releasing Subnautica 2, which I did a stream for, and I'm going to talk about this more in that video, but I did a stream for it, and then I actually recorded without commentary for most of it, playing through what's released in early access so far. However, I had a lot of brain fog during that time. I remember, honestly, I just remember like the big twist at the end, which I will not spoil. But I don't remember a lot of the lead up to it. And so I want to go back and record that in the way that I was recording Subnautica Below Zero in the 30-minute chunks. A little bit more dedicated time to it. Able to like really focus on what's going on. I think I'm just discovering I enjoy making YouTube videos more than streaming. And so I want to do that, especially with that because I love Subnautica. And from the part that I played and what I can remember, I loved Subnautica 2 so far too. So I want to experience that in a way that we can both enjoy it here, hopefully. Also, if y'all are like Minecraft people and you haven't played any Subnautica, I fully recommend that game. It's great. I have a playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero, which is technically like it's like it was supposed to be a DLC for the first game, I heard. But then it kind of grew into its own game, so it's not exactly a sequel, but connected to the first game. And if you haven't seen the first game, I would recommend Jacksepticeye, honestly. He was one of the, like, fundamental people helping the game in the early days, and his playthrough is really fun to watch. If you don't feel like playing it yourself but you want to watch somebody, that gives you some options. And then I plan on playing through the second game. And it's an early access, which means that we're going to be getting updates throughout the next few years, which means videos will come out. Like, I'll go through what all is released so far. And then over the course of the next couple of years, we'll have a random video come out sometimes. That's Subnautica 2. I've been recording for an hour and talking for most of it. So I think I'm gonna give my voice a break and let my happy guest grow. And you can enjoy whatever time-lapsey shots I'm doing at the moment. I'm sure I'm doing something with it. Please, Editor Kahnda, be doing something cool with it. And I will see y'all when the baby is more hydrated. Currently reading Divine Rivals. Got the straight face. Smiley face! Smiley face is much needed. This is a dark part of the story. Ah! Hello! Hi! Let me put my book aside. You're so cute. Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm so happy. I don't have any snowballs for you. I just realized. We're in a very warm climate here. Yeah. What do you think of the sand? It's pretty... I hope it's not too warm for you, because it's really warm in the Nether, I know. I guess now we just wait again. Yeah. Cute pie. I bet you like the rain, don't you? Yeah. Hey little guy, I need to have a snack soon, so I'm gonna need you to grow up. Can you do that for me? if I leave and go make it while you're still here, you might grow up and I won't be here to see it. And we can't have that. Yeah. I made the snack. If you're here from the Subnautica Below Zero days, then you might know my tradition. The snack I had, basically every time I was recording, was chicken tenders and french fries. It's a little bit different now. I've got gluten-free dino nuggets and french fries. Now we just wait for our happy guest to grow. There's a full-grown guest! It's my happy guest! Yeah! Hello! Oh, I still don't have any snowballs. I have a harness for you. Come back! Come here! There you go! Oh, okay, well... Come down here, please! I don't have an elytra yet. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to fly through the Nether again. And bridge through- not the Nether, the end. And bridge through the end. That'll be fun, y'all. I think I'm gonna leave my happy cast over here, because for now, there's not a whole lot of, building, like high up building that I'm gonna be doing over there. And I feel like my guest is gonna be happier in a spot where it's nice and rainy. And maybe the, like, wind from the ocean will be kind of cool, so... I think we're gonna be staying over here. So yeah, if anyone happens to have some name suggestions, like I mentioned before, just please drop those down in the comments below, and I will look through and pick one out. Also, that is the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I feel like that was a pretty good episode. Probably pretty long. I was recording for almost 2 hours. Oh, and it just stopped raining. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see y'all next time. Bye! That was so cute.